Gopi is now joining us on the phone line for the latest on the breaking story that is coming in at the moment. Gopi, if you could just update us on the DFDR and the CVR that have been recovered from the aircraft. The floorboard is also being cut, I believe, to retrieve it. We're getting some inputs coming in from the DGCA officials on site. I'm going to throw straight across to you to bring us those. Gopi?
Well, of course, the DGCA and other concerned officials were actually on the ground right from yesterday because they were actually trying to get the CVR and other necessary documents since yesterday itself. And now we have got this information that they finally managed to recover the CVR. Now, CVR actually holds very crucial information about the flight data. So this will actually be recording every single aspect regarding the flight all throughout its journey. So that will actually throw light into what would have happened, and also what is more important will be the cockpit voice recorder audio communication. So that will explain to us what the pilot was communicating to the ATC, what the pilot was communicating, what the pilot and the co-pilot was communicating between each other. It will record every single conversation which has happened either verbally inside the cockpit or through radio to the ATC. So we will certainly have to wait for the details on what could have happened, because we need to see if the pilot was actually assuming that something would go wrong, if there was any failure with the landing gear. Had there been any failure with the landing gear, the pilot would have obviously understood that well in advance and he would have given a mayday call to the ATC. So all this information lies in the CVR, which has now been recovered. Now I believe it's a matter of time before the data is decoded, and we might just get to know about more details.
So in easier words, Gopi, this is the black box that has been recovered from the aircraft, and they will be finding out what really transpired by the virtue of the black box being recovered. And of course, they will have the CVR soon as well, right, Gopi?
Absolutely, because we have been told that the black box is actually the most vital part of information, which will actually be recording every single communication and information regarding the flight. So the CVR, or the cockpit voice recorder, and the flight data recorder, there is a slight difference. The flight data recorder will be analyzing and storing all digital aspects of this aircraft, the kind of performance it was having, if there was any failure with the engine, if all technical aspects were functioning properly, if there was any turbulence or any other physical problems that the aircraft was facing. All those issues or all those aspects will be monitored by the aircraft digital recorder, and the cockpit voice recorder will actually be recording the voice conversation, what actually transpired at the manual level. And if there has been any issues with the autopilot or any of those aspects, those will actually be very clear when we have this digital flight data recorder.
Absolutely. So at the moment, they're on the side trying to retrieve the CVR as well. And if you could just tell us, Gopi, about the floorboard which is being cut to retrieve it, and what else we're picking up. We're coming back to you in just about a bit.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.